And good morning, you guys. What up, man? I'm not gonna lie. For you guys probably seen, I didn't upload for 2 days. Some of that was, man, I had like three really bad situations come up in the span of like 24 hours. And one day was spent just dealing with this shit, right? Getting it fucking done. And the next day was just dealt like with me dealing with the shit and just fucking breathing and relaxing. And so now I'm back, man. We got a lot of shit we gotta do. So let's get into it. One of the things that I needed to get to today was this right here. This Zinester right here, Olivia M.11 on Instagram said, "Hey, I thought I'd reach out to you again because I'm planning a virtual version of the Zinefest I organized. Here's an interest form with more info about what I'm planning." Like I tell people all the time, I get hella slammed, man. I'm a one-man band and I try to do as much as I can. And so I appreciate that Olivia reached out to me again. I also feel like this is very, very smart on Olivia's part to do this kind of questionnaire of potential zinesters that would table as well as zinesters that would hold workshops to kind of see and understand and gauge ultimately what can or cannot be done. And I thought this is clever, and this is why I feel like this situation here will be very, very beneficial to a lot of zinesters. And I'm going to have a link for this as well for anyone who would be interested in participating in the Litchfield County Zine Fest. Olivia can come up with a better understanding and idea of how to proceed. And one of the things that I liked was that Olivia is using an app called Gather, and it just sounds very, very interesting to me. It's something I think you guys should all check out. But basically, the way I understood it was, it is basically like a virtual reality kind of scenario, and this is kind of an example of how the layout would be, and people are able to walk through as though playing, I guess, like a video game, and each table would then allow them to link up to an individual Zoom, which the Zinesters tabling would be able to then communicate with the people walking up to their tables through virtual reality, I guess. It just sounds very interesting. I'm sure I'm not doing it justice, so you guys need to go ahead and check that out. And that right there, you guys, has taken up the first half of the day. Literally just me doing a lot of paperwork, getting back to people that I hadn't gotten back to. Contacted the homie about the Medium collaboration. And then I got back to this Zinester here about the Zinefest virtual event that's coming up. And then just organizing, because it's something that I started, but then shit came up and I had to drop it and just go do that. But now I'm back, and so I'm like, all right, let me pick up where I left off. Always looks worse before it looks better. But hopefully soon enough, it'll be more organized and more, conducive to a good work environment. One thing that I haven't fallen off on, though, is the TikTok marketing strategy I talked to you guys about, that I definitely will do a more comprehensive video on. And that shit is working, man. We're close to that 1,000 now. We're at 910 last I checked. Earlier today, we're at 910 followers on TikTok. So we're almost at that 1,000 marker goal that we had. But lastly for today, man, let's go ahead. I got some Zine mail on Monday, and I just haven't opened it because, well, I want to film it. And so let's go ahead and do that now. And here we go, you guys. Here goes that Zine mail I got on Monday from Michael. Good looking out, Michael. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Boom, there's a note right here. It reads, "Hey Rich, I've admired what you're doing in the zine scene from Reddit, YouTube, Twitter. Very cool. I don't suppose you need RPG related stuff for your vending machine, but I thought I'd send this along just in case. Even if you don't, I still feel good sharing my work with you. Please keep kicking ass, Michael." Hey Michael, I'm gonna be honest, I would love to have some RPG zines in the vending machine, but the vending machine has yet to move, and so I'm not taking new zines at the time. But holy smoly, does this zine look dope. Wow, what kind of paper did you use? On recycled paper, I always love that as well. And I'm gonna be honest, Michael, the thing that I always want to do with the vending machine is I want to have a wide variety of zines, and this would be one of the ones that I feel is perfect, right? Because it targets a certain demographic that zines don't always target, and that way there is always something for everybody that shows up to the vending machine, right? So then people that like comic zines has something in there. People that like more literary zines have something in there. We have photography zines, and then we would have gamer zines, basically. So this is one of those zines where I would definitely love to have this or something like this in the vending machine. So Michael, be aware, once the vending machine finds a home and I start taking in more zines to push out, I will definitely reach out to you, man. Thank you so much for sending that in. And for anybody that wants to send in zines to me for me to open up, peep out, review, go ahead and send that to P.O. Box 3281, Sonora, California. Once again, that's Feral Publication, P.O. Box 3281, Sonora, California 95370. Beyond that, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the new subscribers. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Late.